YouTubers, this is your boy Amari Points here. Today I'm doing my latest movie review on, guess you guessed it, Kung Fu Panda 3. I saw it yesterday on the opening night, and I have to say, this movie literally blew my mind. Best Kung Fu Panda movie ever. Yeah, as you most of you know, most of you saw the trailer. It actually focuses on Po finding his father, Po finding his father, but a new evil threat named Kai, who wants to. I can't reveal much about what he wants to do, but you have to see the movie for yourself to figure out what he's planning on doing with the heroes and all that. And I have to say, this movie was actually, out of all the Kung Fu Panda movies, was the best ever. I have to say, because it actually it actually made more sense and everything, and also get this, it actually shows Poe's birth father, as most of you saw the trailer for the movie before it came out. His father's name is Li Shen, and and he gets a message from the universe, no telling, as most of you saw in the second movie, that Poe, his son, was actually alive. And also, get this, Poe is actually 20 years old. So my theory is he was probably still a teenager in the first Kung Fu Panda movie that took place 8 years ago. Because I didn't even know he was like 20 years old. I didn't know he was 20 years old until I first saw him. But all in all, this movie, I have to say, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. This movie is actually the best Kung Fu Panda movie ever. It mainly focuses on Po becoming actually a Kung Fu master, in case most of you didn't know it. And it mainly focuses on this on chi, the source of all living things, and it flows through your body. Focuses on chi. And I have to give a special celebrity shout out to my idol and hero, Jack Black, in case he honestly watches this. Jack Black, I loved how you've been playing Poe throughout these whole years, and I can hopefully I see more of you in Kung Fu Panda, and I really hope you I really hope they I really hope they continue the whole Kung Fu Panda saga up to like 4 or 5, because Poe's journey isn't practically over yet, so we have to see where he'll progress throughout the whole movie series. And what else? I have to say that this movie is actually a heartwarming, funny movie for anyone who's been a fan of this whole movie saga. In case you honestly didn't see it yet, I recommend that you see this movie no matter how old you are, adult or kid. This movie is something you'll want to see over and over again. I know I said that about the other few movies, but this one is actually tops the cake. And get this, I can't say who we're going to see, but we're going to be visiting. Poe's journey is going to be taking place out of the Valley of Peace, and somewhere in the movie that we might see a certain turtle. We might see a certain turtle throughout the movie, and there's also more kung fu masters in this movie as well. So you'll have to check that out. I can't say for sure what Kai is up to, but he had kind of like a close relationship with Master Oogway, and I honestly am starting to see that the more Poe is progressing throughout the whole movie saga, the more I'm seeing him becoming a true dragon warrior slash kung fu master. I being a fan of this movie throughout the past 8 years. I have to say that this movie is actually one of my most favorite DreamWorks movies throughout the whole years, along with How to Train Your Dragon, of course, and also, well, I know for a fact that wherever Poe's adventure leads him, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see how the future of Kung Fu Panda unravels for like forever. Also, now it's time for the rating. Now it's time for the rating. I give Kung Fu Panda 3 an A plus. In case you didn't see it. In case you, I'll show it again. In case you guys can't see it. I give it an A because this movie was actually action packed for a cartoon, if I do say so myself, and it was one of the most heartwarming movies, and one of the most comedic movies I've seen throughout the whole Kung Fu Panda movie series. We can also I can also say that, like, back to my theory on Poe being 20. I'm sorry, this is off topic and all that, but I didn't really know Poe was 20 years old because he looked like he was like 25 or something. But I went to go see this movie with my best friends, and we were talking like he must have been in his teenage years, like 17 or 18 when we first saw him, because I didn't because think about it, when we first saw him he was probably in his teenage years, starting out to becoming a kung fu master. But in the end, I have to say Poe is really coming along really well since that shy panda. He's not that goofy shy panda. Actually, he is. He's still Poe, and we're gonna be loving him for that. We're gonna love him for that. I know. But all in all, I highly recommend that anyone who's been a big fan of the whole Kung Fu Pandas franchise, go see this movie. If you really love Kung Fu Panda, then go ahead. If you don't, then oh well. It's probably not your kind of movie anyway. But I think this movie had a few ups and downs, somewhat. But well, for starters, like, well, I guess. Sorry, I'm kind of confused. But it had its ups and downs, somewhat. Like all the kung fu masters, all that being slaves to the enemy. I'm not spoiling this for anyone. I can't say how they be slaves for the enemy, but I can say that you have to go see this movie for yourself to figure it out. But I think that's about it. That's about it, yes. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, share with everyone you know, and let me know on at on the box below on how you think I did and what did you think of my movie review. And take care and God bless. Bye.